5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Alvin Show. The Alvin Show. Welcome back, folks.
Welcome back to the Justice Show. The Justice Show.
All right.
Troy, no more.
Miss you, Troy.
Yeah, fuck you, Troy.
Damn, bro.
You come back and do one, man, or it's fuck you.
Fucking ghosted us,
What
man.
a freaking...
Fucking ghosted.
You
me.
could have at least sent us a fax on our fax machine with your resignation letter.
I mean, he's going to get fired anyway, so.
Probably.
Yeah. Now he can't get unemployment.
Yeah.
If he gets fired.
It would have been like 6 weeks worth of burritos.
All right. This is already going downhill fast.
Yeah, that's what we do here. Have you not paid attention for the last year or whatever?
Yeah,
it's
that
been?
would have been his severance. If he got fired, I'd give him a...
Well, here's some lo mein. Some ice cream.
There's a burrito.
Chocolate chip mint ice cream.
A burrito and a pizza. Here you go.
Yeah. No, so the Swans dude showed up since Troy's been gone.
Was she hot?
There are no hot Swans sales.
Oh, you hear that, Troy?
Oh, they work for
We already had this
Swings.
discussion.
They only work for Swings.
So, yellow. They came up and said, well, we texted that we're in the neighborhood and you didn't say not to come by. I was like, that's not the way it goes. It says, we're in the neighborhood. Text if you want us to stop by.
No.
This sounds like you're stalker
I
slash dating as a teenager, Mike.
I haven't bought anything.
Well,
from
you
them
didn't tell me
since,
not to come by.
Since Troy's departure, I haven't bought anything.
So your wife has a new boyfriend?
Yeah, she does.
He remarkably looks like Jason Momoa.
No,
Aquaman's delivering your food?
Aquaman. He's wearing the suit and everything. Yeah.
He's trying to bring her over the finest of seafood, if you know what I
He
mean.
even carries his trident with him or whatever.
He's like, you want to check
pitchfork,
out the old crab leg,
whatever it
huh?
Trident, yeah.
Is that the proper name for
I
it?
think it is. I don't know.
Yeah, he's even carrying that.
Oh, it's a trident, all right.
How was your week?
That's pretty good.
More like an underwater mammal.
Still don't have my tooth fixed.
Couldn't get in, huh? This past week.
Yeah,
He's got a $25 copay he can't afford, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
So judgmental. Jesus, Al.
I gotta get my
Yes?
eyes checked. That's why I haven't had an eye exam in years.
Yeah, I got to go too.
It's been like the last 3 months I've been going, I need a dentist appointment. And then I always wait till something breaks. So then a chunk of my tooth breaks off. But I should go get an eye. I need an eye exam for the last couple
See if
years.
you can find a place that does both at the same time. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, they always ask, I do the 6-month cleaning and whatever. It's like, when's the last time you flossed? 6 months ago. You did it.
Yeah,
You did it.
They say that every time. And I always say, well, I've been doing better.
yeah.
Actually, I do floss. I don't floss every day, but I do floss. I mean, because they can tell, because if you don't floss, when they floss, your fucking gums bleed.
False.
Yeah, your gums will start bleeding.
Mine don't bleed when I go.
Oh, yours don't? Nah, maybe not. But then, because you got all that fucking chicken and shit stuck in between, it kind of protects it.
It's because you ate Popeyes right before you went in. You were out in your car before you shut it off. Like,
A
I
box
use,
of Oreo. Yeah, the fucking dental hygiene is pretty hot, so I eat a box of fucking Oreo cookies before I go. So I'm there 4 hours. Nah.
so am I the only one? I actually love them when they pick at your teeth.
Oh, no.
Like it's so soothing. I can fall asleep. That's like the most soothing thing to me. Like some of the hygienists where I go when I get a different one, they use the whatever ultrasonic or whatever the hell that thing is, and I hate it. Like When they're picking, it's so weird. I love when they pick at my teeth.
I could fall asleep. I don't have a fear of the dentist like other people.
No,
you know?
But that for some reason when they're scraping, I know it seems counterintuitive, but
no, I hate when they
I
do
wouldn't
scaling,
say it's the scraping, whatever. But I could fall asleep.
No, but during that, it's like I'm like I get so loose and I can just fall asleep. Like,
So I get a boner.
Like all my problems are solved by the plaque being removed.
I never got. So when I was a kid, I think the first time I had to get a filling, the dentist numbed it up, but I never got a shot after that. Because I was talking, like my sisters was like, oh, they have a dentist appointment coming up, and they hate the dentist. They're the people that are terrified, right? And then she's like, oh, I hate when they give you the shot. What shot? It's like, you don't get a shot? No, I never remember getting one. I mean, it hurts when they're fucking drilling. It hurts, but it's only like kind of like the time.
Why don't you take a shot?
So my dentist is old school. He's Japanese too. Japanese.
Oh, no anesthetic
Japanese
type old
American.
school? Yeah.
So he pretty much said, you could have talked to my dad. Pretty much said, it'll be cheaper if I don't have to give your son a shot. I'm pretty sure he can handle it.
I think it depends on how deep, if you have a cavity too, because there's some they don't. And I've had it with none and they only go so far, but there is like a quick couple little jabs and I'm just like, I'd rather not get it.
Have you ever had a root canal or a crown though?
Not like a root. Well, I had like my wisdoms taken out and they were below the gums.
No shot?
Extract. Oh, I had a shot then.
I thought you said that one time you had it was the only time you ever had it.
No, well, I'm talking about just, doing the filling. Like, I remember when my sister brought up the shot. I was still in school, when she brought up the shot. I don't remember the shot. But I had it, when I was in grade school, like 7 years old or something. And I remember, like,
bullshit.
My cheeks getting numb and stuff. I remember that.
That's when he rubbed it raw with his penis.
I think you're lying to kick it. That's what I think. You're making up a story.
Yeah, lying about not getting a shot from the dentist. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Makes you sound tough because you stop lifting weights, so you can't.
It was
feel
more like
tough
just ignorant.
And you don't have a gag reflex either, huh?
Because you go to the dentist. I mean, that's the norm. In my head, this is the norm. Until I found out it wasn't the norm.
But you never had a root canal or a tooth completely ground down, so you can install a crown.
Well, I mean, I had a. Well, I don't have a crown. Never had a root canal. And so forth.
So you never had any. You never had any real dental work.
Yeah, just a wisdom.
That is so weird because usually teeth is the worst. Like anything in your mouth is the worst pain ever, and you're like a giant pussy when it comes to everything else. And but you're telling me that you're okay.
I just thought that was the norm.
You're like, I've been putting things in my mouth since I was an infant.
And when I found out it was not the norm, then I asked for the shot the next time. And then I felt the initial shot. It's like, okay, yeah.
The shot was worse than the fucking drilling.
And then after a while, I was like, yeah, I didn't like the numbness after, like, because it just lingered. And you can't eat. They tell you not to eat because he's going to start fucking chewing the inside of your cheek.
Yeah.
And I want to eat.
That's like a challenge, actually.
So the next time I had to do that, I told the dentist, like,
yeah, but you can go get a freaking McDonald's milkshake or something.
Yeah. When I had the wisdoms put out, they did one side first. I was eating fried chicken that night.
Yeah, I didn't hold back eating either because they did one side at a time for me because they had to go in there. One of the lower roots, I think, were like 90 degrees. They had to freaking...
Oh, yeah, those fucked up teeth.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember being glad I was awake so I could help him go the other direction while he was pulling. All I could hear was... while he's in my mouth, I could hear all the creaking and all that.
Well, they had all four of mine out in like 10 minutes.
You end up having to cut them up.
I had
pull them out in pieces.
Two impacted.
Yeah.
So that sucked.
Yeah, they broke it up into pieces and pulled them out.
Mine came out whole. I freaking made a necklace out of them. Yeah.
I guess it's better like when they're still
no, you didn't.
under the gums.
I did ask Tanya. She thought it was disgusting.
When they're under the gums still, like I guess the roots didn't take yet, so they're easy to come out.
Yeah, when you're young, they come out and they heal really easy because there's no exposed bone there. You have the exposed bone, you could get a dry socket if you smoke cigarettes or drink out of a straw. Or
yeah, I didn't think I 23 or something when I got them taken out.
I was 18.
24.
I was in high school.
Yeah.
So 23 or 24?
24.
I was 18 when I had mine
I think
taken
I was
out.
16 or 17. 16.
But then when my kids, they had theirs taken out really young because they're like, and I'm sitting there going, you motherfucker, you're just trying to get more money out of my insurance. But no, my kids, they have like the frame of their mouth's really small. So he's like, well, what's the point in putting braces on these kids if their wisdom teeth are just going to jack up the work that we're doing orthodontically? So hey, I don't know. Jacob, I think, was like maybe 12. They pulled his wisdoms out.
Wow.
And Alex was probably more like 14, 15.
Wow.
Yeah, they were
Do they
young.
do it that early? I don't feel like they usually.
Jacob was really young.
A lot of people don't even start anything with them
I'm
till.
going to text him. I'll find out. Oh, wait. Hold on. 9:30. Yeah.
He's probably still got him. That dentist took you for a ride.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. There's no way.
Yeah, at 8 months. We always pull their wisdom teeth at 8 months.
No, that kid's teeth is. that
Soon as
kid's
they
teeth are
start walking.
perfect.
Yeah, it throws off their balance.
As soon as they start walking.
Because, their ear canal is tied to their balance, and if a root
connected.
grows in there, we got
Yeah.
to take them out right now. ASAP. He showed you one of his baby teeth that came out like, here you go, sir, here's the molar we pulled out.
He has a jar of them in the back.
No, I remember. We were watching some videos too of him coming home high. I mean, it's just
What, you let your kids get high? You fucking horrible father.
no, because nowadays they freaking sauce these kids up on all sorts of shit, and they're all fucked up on the car ride home.
That's the thing, right?
That's
People
so
start
nonsense.
videotaping them and uploading.
Yeah, we had some video footage
Seemed
of Jakey. He was pretty.
craziest.
He was pretty young. So, but yeah, me. So this is what happened with us. It was like a family dentist. Like this guy had been working on our teeth forever, and my brother. Well, the dentist was dumb enough to let my brother hang out with me while I was on the laughing gas. My brother kept turning the frickin' oxygen down and the frickin' nitrous up on me. Next thing you know, I pull the magazine away from my face. I'm against the frickin' ceiling, dude. I am high as shit. My brother's just laughing at me. And then Dennis comes in. Hey, Mike, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I guess so. And he comes in and he gives me some Novocaine, keeps me on the gas. And my brother, the nurses come by. They're turning the oxygen down, up and the nitrous down. And like, who keeps messing with these knobs? My brother's just laughing the whole time. He thinks it's hilarious because I'm just getting fuckered up on laughing gas. And then the dentist is like, all right, well, we're ready. And I'm like, okay. Well, the first two he went for, the Novocaine had pocketed there. So I could feel every bit of it. And I'm just yelling. It probably took him 5 minutes to get that one tooth out. He's got like his knee on my chest, freaking like sweating all over me. Like this dude is not a small guy either, right? His freaking
It's like a prison story.
oh god, yeah. And then so anyway, I think got that one out. Then he got the other three out in probably another 5 minutes. Those were really quick. But that one there, because I was fighting him because I could feel every bit of that pain because the Novocaine had not taken.
But you're too high to say anything.
I was fucking high, dude. And then when we get out there, he's like, all right, now you don't drive home. You have your brother drive you home. No drinking out of straws or anything like that. Or I don't know if you smoke cigarettes. No smoking cigarettes. Like, whatever. And then we went to a party that night. And we get out to the parking lot. And my brother's like, all right, man. Well, you heard what the doctor says. I got to drive. I said, yeah, I'll fucking drive my car. And so I drove home, drove to the liquor store, grabbed cigarettes, and then went up on the way home. Well, then we went out to Buddy's party, and the dude, he's like, "What the hell you got there?" Because I had like one beer, right, 2 beers maybe, and I popped one of my Percocets or whatever, and then I'm just like chilling because whatever, I'm not getting shitted up on this. My buddy was like shitted up. He's like, what the hell you got there? And I'm like, it's Percocets, dude. I just had my freaking wisdom teeth yanked out. He's like, give me one of those. And then he's like partying. Like he's one of those guys that like smash a beer bottle on his head and go, yeah, and all this freaking crazy shit. So he pops a pill and slams it. a beer, and he's like, yeah. And I told him, like, dude, this shit is gonna make you tired. This party will get shut down. No, man, I can freaking do whatever. And I'm like, all right, man. Hour later, all right, you guys gotta go. I'm tired. I fucking told you, man. So good old Ray. He, of course, passed away with that mentality. He did too much shit one night and didn't wake up the next day when he was like 22.
Damn.
So,
Do you ever think about maybe you're the one that got him on that path?
not at all. Not at all.
You
This
should,
dude
you
was
should
always,
think about that.
He's always trying to see if he could drink more. His whole name of the competition was drink more beer than everybody else. I mean, like 464 ounces in a night when we were in high school. I mean,
Wow.
geez. Come on, man.
That's
I
a
had
lot,
240s, man. I'm freaking
Yeah.
when I was in high school. Anyway, that was my wisdom teeth story. In case you're interested. All right, let's see if Jakey responded. Nope.
He's got.
But we've got
He's got a
videos.
life.
We've got video of him with coming, us driving him home high. And at first you kind of think like they're putting it on, and then you realize like they'll start crying or something, and you're like, they're really not freaking putting this on. They're just
Yeah.
all over the place with
Fucking loopy.
yeah.
It's out there. Cool Whip cans.
I don't know. Yeah. Whippets.
Forgot any topics?
I don't.
Okay.
You
I
got
thought
any
you said
topics?
you had one for this
I did,
week.
but you all shot it down before the show, and I brought up. You're like, "Oh, that's so dumb."
You told yourself it's stupid. I mean, I agree it is stupid, but I didn't say a word.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
shut yourself down.
I don't have nothing. Let me look on here real quick because you guys shot it down.
You know what really gets my goat?
How about the topic of friends not being supportive?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Stupid.
you know what I'm talking
Friends.
about, Mister. I got 8 teeth,
Well-
2 in my mouth, 2 in my pocket,
Well-
4 on my necklace.
I did. I made a necklace with my
If
fucking
you're talking
wisdom
about us, number one, we're not friends.
teeth. Yeah, I don't know where you get off with that shit.
Then quit drinking my beer.
This is company beer, dude.
Company beer. Yeah.
You're making my tooth hurt. Hold on. My half a tooth hurt. I need a beer.
Don't drink all of Justin's beer.
Company beer.
So you're just gonna sit there and
And pout. I'm pouting.
Bush. No, it's not. It's actually natural ice, but whatever.
natty.
Still Anheuser-Busch, right?
Who owns them?
Bro. Anheuser-Busch.
You know, European company.
Chinese, I think, own them.
Really?
I don't know.
Anheuser. I think it's Europe. I thought some company. in
Oh,
Europe.
maybe it is.
Yeah, like
Let's
it's
look it
not,
up.
it's
I think
not American.
I could look
Coors
it up.
didn't a Chinese company buy
I
Coors?
think so.
Didn't we have like a trivia thing like that once?
Oh, name the company.
Name the company or whatever. Where what country?
Yeah. Who did? I think Justin pulled that up.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was yesterday, but yeah, whatever.
It was like 15 weeks ago, and it will be posted soon. Everyone,
I think that one's
soon it
up.
will be edited, and all those companies will be owned by new companies, and you'll call bullshit on every one of them.
I think that one's up. I think that got posted. All right, I got a story.
All right. Where's it? What you got for a story?
So this takes place in. Hold on. I lost it.
This is going to be a fucking
Okay.
excellent podcast.
So this takes place in Maddock, North Dakota.
Minot or Maddock?
Maddock. Maddock, Maddock, North Dakota.
Okay. Maddock, North Dakota.
So a 30-year-old woman, Erin Christensen, got arrested for bringing a raccoon into a bar. Said she found the raccoon on the side of the road 2 weeks prior and took it in as a pet. But so for health reasons, She got arrested for this,
Because she took her coon into the bar
and it's illegal in North Dakota
to be seen with a coon.
to have a wild raccoon as a pet.
Why
Well,
is
it's
it
clearly
illegal?
domesticated if it's not wild.
If it's not attacking everybody in the bar.
Yeah.
They had to
Haven't you
get.
seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
I have.
Yeah.
No, but
That thing had no firearms, I bet.
Rocket,
she had to get a rabies shot,
triangle face monkey.
and the raccoon. The sad part of the raccoon was euthanized
What?
and tested negative for rabies.
Because it hung around all those people?
Because it got drunk in a bar and kicked someone's ass?
I think because maybe it was somewhat domesticated after.
Well, yeah, that's why it can go into the bar.
He was a minor.
No.
No, but I think shit.
I think that's a little overboard.
Wouldn't it be cool to bring a raccoon into a bar though? I think that'd be so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The talking piece of the bar. I think what if you could bring a wild animal into a bar? What animal?
Have you ever, oh, I don't know.
It's like a
There's
fucking
so many.
Kodiak bear,
My freaking dire wolf, dude.
a fucking Bengal tiger.
Yeah.
Walk into a bar.
Like Mike Tyson.
I got to have time to think about this. Wait, everyone be quiet while I think about it for 25 minutes.
Have you ever done anything outside of a bar to where you were like the spectacle once you got inside the bar?
Outside of the bar?
Yeah.
That once you were inside, you were the spectacle?
Yeah, or you were like the attention of everybody.
Outside.
Not in any big type setting. It was more small bar where my dad hangs out setting.
Yeah. Did you just start breakdancing or what?
No, it was actually, I got there and my dad's drunk every minute of every day. So the only way I'd get to see him, this is after high school, I'd have to go down to where he's drinking at. So I go down, I wasn't even old enough to drink yet. Go down there and then some guy was talking shit to him and we end up outside somehow, all of us. And he punched my dad and I just beat the fuck out of him into the cab.
Yeah.
I didn't even use the left hand. I just kept fucking cocking up. And then afterwards I go in there and then I was like some kind of local celebrity. They're giving me shots. I'm like,
Yeah.
like
That's
here you
what I'm
go.
talking about. Anything like that with you, Al?
I mean,
In a bar? Nah.
No.
Never got into a bar fight.
I had cops.
Clubs. Outside a club.
What? Okay. What did you do
I
outside the club?
fucking cracked this guy outside of a club.
And that made you the
Like, we're standing in
local
line.
celebrity inside?
Not really, but we're standing in line. I don't know how it started. I knew the guy too. It was from high school. And I fucking just cracked him, and everyone's in line, like the women.
he had sex with my mom.
Like, oh my god, You finally get in there, and then, we're standing around with her drinking, and then these guys, his friends, they're all just fucking staring me down the whole night, and
So I was
so
saying,
I wasn't like a celebrity, but I guess maybe infamous. And then we were there for a little bit, and I think it's time to go.
I got pulled over in a bar parking lot, and then I turned into a bar parking lot once the cop turned his lights on, and they gave me the whole field sobriety right there,
Yeah.
and I was good.
They were going to do it before and
But
after.
everybody in the bar was watching the whole freaking process, and then just went in the bar and had a beer. I was like, "You all right? Here, want me to buy you a drink?" And I'm like, "All right." Had all this food. You want something to eat? I'm like, sure.
The only
This
other
is my
time,
brother and I on like a Saturday afternoon
Is it your regular
or Saturday noon, really.
your regular drinking hole? That bar, like you knew everybody.
No, it wasn't a regular one of ours at the time. But what it was we were drinking pretty heavy the night before, and I'm pretty bad at drinking water before I go to bed. So you could still smell it on my breath. And that's why I burned the tires in his car, fucking hardly ever drove. And the cop, it's like, what happened back there? Did you hit the curb or something? I'm like, no, this car usually just sits in my driveway. I want to see if I could break it loose a little. And he's like, you want to step out of the car? I mean, I'm like, well, I'm here in the parking lot. This was my destination, so sure. And then he's like, he's like, you been drinking today? And I'm like, no, not today. I mean, maybe early this morning, but... And we had to wait for another cop car to show up because he had the breathalyzer, because this cop didn't have a breathalyzer. And then they go ahead and blow, I blow in the thing. It's like 0.04. He's like, well, you're safe, 0.04. And I'm like, whatever. It made me walk the line the whole 9 yards. I'm like, all right. He's like, no, you're good. He's like, well, my brother's like, let me try. I bet I can blow pretty. Well, no, because you use the same mouthpiece as him. The odds are it's going to return the same. It's like, oh, what's the freaking harm? My brother was like 0.0. And then I'm like, all right, well, cool. Windows are down. Keys are still in the ignition. I'm like, can I, so what are you guys going to do? He's like, we're going to go in here and have a drink. He's like, well, let him drive. He's like, if you have more than one, you're probably pushing that limit. And I'm like, all right. Yeah. So that was code for we're going to be watching this parking lot for when you guys walk out. But then I was like, hey, is it all right? Because the car's like over there. I got the keys in the ignition. Is there anything illegal with that? The windows down? Nope. It's like, this is private property. This is a parking lot. If it was on the street, yep, we can ticket you. I'm like, all right, cool.
That's why you wait to leave until the really drunk guy leaves. Then you call the police, and as they pull him over, you leave.
Yeah, that's another thing. But no, when I went in there must have been like 40 people in there, and they're like, hey, we got all this food. You want something to eat? Hey, let us buy you a drink. I'm like, all right. What'd you guys do, man? It's like, nothing. He just wanted to give me a breathalyzer.
You guys, I'm sure you read the book, I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell. Did you read that book?
No, I don't read. I fucking
Tucker
hate
Max.
reading.
Oh, no, dude, this book you would freaking think was hilarious.
It's fucking funny, but...
You would probably read this book from cover to cover, no matter how much you hate reading.
He brings a breathalyzer to the bar. So this guy started like he...
this is like the first story he has.
Blogging, when blogging was popular. Like, before the internet turned into the internet, blogging was popular, right? Probably before YouTube. So he'll blog about his stories and it's fucking hilarious. So he brings a breathalyzer to the bar.
Yeah.
He's going bar hopping and he's trying to he wants to see if he can blow the biggest
he's competing with everybody with this thing. And then he wakes up somewhere, not in his car, with like no pants on, doesn't have no
bushes.
Yeah, like
the bushes outside
no
the
idea
bar.
where his pants and his wallet and shit are. He like doesn't know what happened. I mean, there's some pretty messed up stories in it that are funny.
What's it called?
I hope they serve beer
Where
in
the
hell.
red fern goes?
No, I hope they serve beer in hell.
I've heard of it, but I've never.
Tucker Max. Yeah.
They made a movie about it.
And then
but the movie was terrible.
He had another one called Assholes Finish First, but I don't think I read all those. I don't think I read that whole book. Because there was just nothing like, I hope they serve beer in hell, because that was just funny. And I think I read that thing in like a day.
Yeah, so like this is when he was in college. He'd be
or 2 days
blogging all this, and he eventually turned those stories all into a book. But yeah, so this college days and fucking just going to the bars and all this, picking up women, sleeping with women, and then he had that one friend that just was an asshole to women and all that. And he's like, "What? Why are you such an asshole?" But he found out, I guess, his I guess first love broke up with him.
Was this Sling Blade? His buddy Sling Blade?
I think so. I forget his name.
His nickname was Sling Blade?
Yeah. But yeah, and that's how he
like,
kind of treats women like crap. He's just rude to them.
Like the McGriddle, like he talks shit about the McGriddle. He's like, if you ever talk shit about a McGriddle again, I'll eat a McGriddle using the wrapper as a condom. Fuck you. It's like he was like a really serious dude, but they called him Sling Blade because he spoke like Sling Blade.
Yeah.
So
French fried taters.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
That character was funny.
So the only other story I had like that was at my wedding, my first one, at the reception. So somehow, because my dad and my little brother are raging alcoholics, there was a few people on her side of the family that were like whispering and talking shit. So somehow my brother and I ended up outside trying to fight all of my wife's uncles and fucking family. So I just remember we were in the middle, and I think I started it because I jumped straight up in the air and just tagged her uncle, and then I know I'm getting tagged by like 3 people, and we're just going at it. Somehow my brother ended up on his back, and he's trying to kick him in their balls, and then next thing I know, the police are there, and I'm the only one in the back on my reception, at my reception. And I'm like, fuck.
I've heard of fights breaking out.
How long you were married to?
Yeah, that was, anyway.
They got divorced the next week.
So I ended up, they didn't take me down because it was my wedding day. I think that was the only thing that saved me. Is at the Satellite Hotel here in town, and all the people that live there, like the people that live up top, they're yelling down. This is right before the cops get there. Shut the fuck up. And I'm like, you shut the fuck. I was so drunk. Shut the fuck up. Come down here. And I was challenging everybody to a fight.
Damn, dude. You're a violent drunk, bro.
That's when I get with my little brother. So anyway, I'm in the back of the cop car, and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to jail. So I didn't go to jail. We had got a room there for the night or whatever. Needless to say, I stayed there by myself on my wedding night.
You were not consummating the marriage that night.
And she never let me live it down. And the only thing I used to tell her was, just, this makes it more memorable, though. I legitimately told her that a few times. Like, but it makes it more memorable. You will never forget that story. Oh, your glass is half empty, bitch.
This is, I don't think any of my family, there's a fight at any of my family's weddings.
Just at my own. Just at my own.
I mean, yeah, it's freaking Japanese. where
don't you guys do like kung fu tournaments at your weddings?
You know, conserve, proper and try to be on our best behavior.
They break out the little drum person.
Sumo fighting at your weddings?
No.
Oh, they break out.
Sure?
They break out the little drum toy like in Karate Kid 2.
Yeah.
Like, ding, 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 ding,
doesn't your daughter know jujitsu?
Yeah. She'll fucking kill you.
Fucking kill you. No, I don't. But yeah, I can't recall a fight ever happening at a wedding.
How
at
boring.
least in my family.
Oh, fucking. You don't remember any of those either.
No.
They're so boring.
I mean, I remember drama and people maybe not liking people, but nothing came with fisticuffs.
There's a video came out a few months ago. It was at a wedding, and one of the guests there, his family was a 30-year-old guy. He was drunk and like caused a fight at the reception. Police were called. They're like on a side door of the reception. Like it was kind of dark. The police were called and talking to him and whatever, and he's fucking belligerent, and they're trying to handcuff him. He's like running away and stuff, and I don't exactly remember the details of what happened, but I think the cops jumped on him. There's several cops that jumped on him, and you just hear this gunshot, boom, from the police, boom. You can't like how fucked it. I mean,
was it his wedding?
I think he was like the brother of the bride or something like that. But yeah, I'm a pretty big dude. But
that wedding is doomed. That marriage is doomed.
Yeah,
because she'll never associate the wedding with anything positive.
Yeah, I mean, of course, all the families out there when it happened, they're trying to calm him down. The family's trying to calm him down and whatnot. But,
damn.
And yeah, it's like I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened when they all jumped on in and whatnot. But I mean, if you're a cop in that situation, it's like maybe just kind of like back off a little bit.
Let the guy be belligerent.
Yeah, I don't know. But to
as long
the
as it's
point
not causing any
where
damage to
you
other
have
people.
to pull your gun or so. I mean, what about the fucking taser? I don't know.
So, at my sister-in-law's wedding, I wasn't there. Tanya went there. Their brother punched the bartender out. I know that. There was something. The fucking guy probably stepped out of line. So, he probably wasn't listening. Somebody had to teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
So, anyway. That's about as close as it's gotten. That, and then my sister punched out one of my dad's friends, like tore his cornea, everything, just because he was picking up on my mom, and my sister didn't like it. This was at one of my cousin's weddings, so
It's none of her business.
yeah. She did not.
Your
like
mom's
it.
a person too. She needs a little action too.
Jacked his eyeball up though, man.
Yeah. God. My sister punched out a guy in a bar, knocked him out. Then the guy grabbed her ass. Just turned around, clocked him.
You talking about yourself in third person again?
Yeah.
Gotta watch your shit, man.
Quit grabbing your sister, man.
She's hot.
What do you want?
Like, you ever seen those 2 Live Crew videos?
Oh, jeez.
Anyway,
Seen a 2 Live Crew video in forever. All right, anyways, go ahead.
23 basic American history questions. I want to see.
Oh boy.
Get my green card.
If you had your green card, you'll probably get all these right.
What city was the first capital of the United States?
What city was the first capital?
Yep.
I'm thinking Delaware. I don't know. I know that's the first state.
I hope these are accurate.
So what's a city in Delaware? I don't even know a city in Delaware.
Dover.
Dover
In Delaware?
was the first state. That does not mean it's the first city. Well, if it's the first state.
First capital. What city was the first capital?
I don't know. It's in Delaware, though.
I hope this is correct because I've heard differently. This is New York City.
This is New York City?
But it says that other cities that have served as capital are Philadelphia, Baltimore,
Oh.
Lancaster.
You're talking about capital of the country, not the capital of the city.
Yeah.
Oh, me and Al
Of the
were on the
United
same
States.
page.
No, I said of the United States.
Oh,
No, you did not. You said what was the first capital in the United States?
Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, next question. Yeah,
Well,
play it off. Are we gonna play it off on every question?
Yeah, we probably will.
Oh, I knew that, but
If you're a shitty game show host like
Peach
this,
it.
yeah,
I'm
probably.
fucking-
Come on, let's go, Alex
who
Trebek.
first discovered America?
the Vikings.
Who first discovered it?
Yep.
Leif Erikson.
Amerigo Vespucci or something like that.
Leif Erikson is correct.
Shit, Viking power.
All right. When
you
was
know,
the
in the, well,
Where's
this
our buzzers at? This isn't right.
I didn't bring them. I'll bring them next time, but I'll just leave them here next time. But you know, in Iceland, they found the ancient bones, right? The Icelandic people, and then when they did a DNA, they found a lot of Irish in that. You know why? There's a lot of Irish because the Vikings, when they needed women, they go to Ireland and fucking take the women, and
Oh, that makes sense.
they're fucking Vikings.
All right. When was the Declaration of Independence signed?
Like 1780s.
Specific date.
1984.
Specific date.
The specific date. So okay,
This one's probably a little more difficult.
I know it's 1780 something. It wasn't 1776. 1783. I don't know the
Or
specific.
86. 86.
The incorrect answer
Maybe
is July 4th, 1776. The correct answer is August 2nd, 1776.
The Constitution was signed.
Oh, God, are you not listening to any of these?
Oh.
Is that
Sorry.
your excuse why you got it wrong?
You said Constitution,
No, I
dude.
said Declaration of Independence. Stop it. You're an asshole. All right. Where did the Pilgrims land in America?
Plymouth Rock.
We got to skip this one. This says
Plymouth Rock.
the correct answer is unknown.
That's what I was going to say.
I was taught in class that it was Plymouth Rock.
Unknown?
Unknown.
Dropping your knowledge.
What did Paul Revere shout on his midnight ride in 1775?
The redcoats are coming. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
Mm-hmm.
They're here.
That was Poltergeist.
Oh. The
They're
redcoats?
back.
They wouldn't say British. They wouldn't say the British.
Yeah,
are
not
coming.
the British are coming. It was
'Cause
the regulars are
The
coming.
regulars.
Oh, I would not have guessed
Because
that.
they were British too. The colonizers.
Yeah,
So colonizers. Is that the proper term?
yeah,
Okay.
I think. We're not putting this one online, are we?
I gotta find. I should have read this before
I'll
I
delete
read
this
it
whole part.
because a lot of these are. It remains uncertain. I should have read this.
Can't have uncertain shit.
All right, let me. I had another one here.
I got one. What's 3 times 3 times 3?
27.
Oh, 27. Yeah, my bad.
He wins, though, because he said it first.
Okay.
A lot of people say 21.
Yeah.
Real dumb people are like, 9. Fleckus Talks has this other guy that goes
4.
around for, and then no matter what answer people give, he's like, yes.
Correct. Yes.
Yes. So people be like, 9. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he talks about history questions and all that. And yeah.
Let's go to regular trivia. Hold on.
What lake was Salt Lake City named after?
Is this what color was George Washington's white horse?
Yeah, that's it. People will be like, I don't know, blue. How oh, here's another one he does. How old would you be if you were born 10 years ago today? They're like 12. And he's like, really? They're all, yeah, 12. I'm 20. I'm 22 right now. So, and he goes, yes.
Yes.
How old would you be if you were born 10 years ago today?
Or the race. So you're running a race. You just passed the person in third place. What place would you be?
Third.
Yeah.
Yes.
People say.
Or when they say if you were in a race and you passed the person in first place, what position? Or there's something where you're actually in last place when you go. I can't remember how the question is. Now I'm forgetting. It's too much natty ice.
Yeah.
The official drink of the As Good as It Gets
Yeah,
podcast.
thanks for your contribution there, Justin. That was great.
We'll just cut that part out, or you just make it sound like I said profanity by doing that chicken noise you've been doing.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
figure that sounds better than a bleep, right? I don't know.
No, your graphics are pretty good. I like it.
The thumbnails? Is that what you're talking about, or no?
I think you should. Is that what we're calling them? Because I thought thumbnails were small pictures.
But that is a
That is
thumbnail.
a small picture, dude.
Yeah, it's just a thumbnail. I mean,
It's a picture that represents the video.
I think that you should do snakes on a plane, but do the clean version that they show on TV. You better get these mother freaking snakes off this mother freaking plane. Like sub in something like that instead.
you know,
Or the little motherfucking mermaid and shit. Starring Samuel L. Jackson.
wasn't that movie came about because he was on one of the late night talk shows talking about it. Like, he's in all his movies, and Samuel L. Jackson said something like, "Yeah, I mean, if they throw me a script, snakes on a plane, I'll probably do it," or something like that.
Yeah.
They didn't.
It was like, yeah, they were talking about, I'll pretty much.
I know.
Something like it was really to see if it would even fly.
I heard he
just
changed
leaving
that
it.
script quite a bit, though.
Oh, really?
That the premise of it that he decided to do it, but then he said, "Nah, I can't remember what the whole deal was about." But he changed a bunch of it. And you see how that turned out.
These are. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So here's some beer questions. Which country consumes the most beer as a whole? A, America. B, China. C, London.
China.
So let me think this out. So China would be the answer if you went by population, right? America.
But most of the population is out in the country. I don't know if they can even get
Oh,
beer.
yeah, true.
You know, unless they brew it themselves.
But I think London drinks quite a fucking bit.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go America anyway.
The correct answer is B, China.
China.
Which state is home to the most popular beer brands?
Colorado.
No.
Milwaukee.
I think you misunderstand what it says.
Milwaukee.
Which state is home to the most popular beer brands? U.S., UAE, or UK?
I would think U.S.
The most popular beer brands?
Sure, Coors. Who doesn't drink Coors?
The Middle East, do they drink?
U.S.
Okay. Is it
Budweiser.
those Muslims? Can they drink beer? Or is that illegal?
I think it's illegal.
So UAE. I mean, yeah. Yes. So, I mean, I was thinking
Drinking-
Never mind.
Drinking stout.
Next.
Drinking stout can help fight with A, AIDS, B, heart attack, C, cancer.
I thought one of the questions or answers is going to be an Irishman can help fight an Irishman.
A stout.
Cancer?
Yeah, drinking stout can help to fight with A, AIDS, B,
I
heart
think it
attack,
contributes to AIDS.
C, cancer. Probably
Oh,
could contribute
heart
to
attack.
AIDS.
Probably
I would say heart attack too.
The correct answer is C, cancer.
Cancer. That's what I said.
Wrong.
How many styles of beer are there? A,
2.
90, B, 1,000, C, 100.
90.
100.
Correct answer is C, 100.
Wrong.
All right. Every year, which country organizes biggest beer festival? I think there's this word missing here. Every year, which country organizes the biggest beer festival in the world?
Oktoberfest.
A,
Germany.
France. B, China.
China.
C, Germany.
Germany.
Correct answer is C, Germany.
That's the wrong one.
Wrong button. There you go.
I just wanted to play that.
Rest in peace, Bob Barker.
U.S. celebrates its National Beer Day on which date of April? A, the 7th, B, the 3rd, C, the 5th.
It's got to be the 15th.
That wasn't one of the
Tax
answers.
day.
Yeah, you'd think that's when most beers consumed.
The
Perhaps.
5th.
fifth on the
No, not Cinco de April. Third. Was third an answer? Third.
Third is an answer, but it's not the answer. The correct answer is A, 7th.
God dang, how many children have you abducted?
Counting the one I got today.
They're still in the Honda?
Yeah.
Are they? Come on, Mike, ask some more questions.
I know. I'm trying to just get the multiple guess ones. A lot of these aren't multiple guess. At least these first 30 or so.
All right, what is the average length of an erect penis?
6 inches.
Oh, it doesn't give answers here? Oh, yeah, it does.
6.5.
Between 5 and 7 inches.
Damn it.
If you had to describe the shape of the clitoris, what object would you compare it to? A
Lasagna
button.
noodle.
A button, a wishbone, or an eraser?
If you had to describe the shape of what?
A
Sorry.
clitoris.
Wishbone?
Wishbone.
I'm going to say button.
I never seen one.
It's
so-
wishbone. Yeah, it's there, but I don't know. Is penis size really related to shoe size?
No.
related to nose.
Correct.
Nose
The
size.
study, this study, well, it points to a study. This sounds like a real study that science can point to because 63 people concluded that foot size is not a practical estimator of penis size. All right.
Okay. Earliest evidence of beer making was found in A, Western Europe, B, Western Iran, C, China.
Western Iran.
What was the first one?
A, Western Europe, B, Western Iran, C, China.
Western China.
Which one are you going with?
Iran.
I'm going to go China.
Correct answer is B, Western Iran.
What percent of penises worldwide are circumcised? 30, 40, or 50?
50.
I'll go with 30.
I think 32. Let's see. 30%. Al's a big,
because the Asian countries, they won't do it.
really good
They
at
don't-
penis jokes.
What was it? What, world population?
Yep.
Okay.
No, don't pull
It's
that
the
like you
Western
were
world.
listening.
The Western world does it, but the rest of the world really doesn't.
Every year, U.S. generates profits of over how many billion dollars from beer alone? A, 100 billion, B, 50 billion, C, 75 billion.
Does this include periphery stuff like taxis and abortions?
So the question is, every year, U.S. generates profits of over how many billion dollars from beer alone? 100, 50, or 75 billion?
I go with 75.
I would say 100.
The correct answer is A, 100 billion.
Wow.
That's a hell of an industry.
You're doing holy shit, my mind went blank. When they outlawed beer or alcohol,
Prohibition.
Because it prohibited.
the U.S. government was losing about $2 million a year from that. So that's one of the reasons that turned around. I mean, you know. Anyway, and Al Capone got rich.
Oh, this one's an easy one. IPA stands for A, India Pale Lager, B, India Pure Lager, C, India Pulp Lager.
Pale lager.
Yeah. It's
So-
well, hold on, let me look at the answer, make sure. India Pale Lager, or I always just remember it's India Pale Ale.
Pale ale. So what's the story behind that? So was it Indian Pale Ale came about because when they're like the British or whoever was trading with India, they had to get a high alcohol content type of beer. So that's what they drank on the ships.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't spoil, right?
So because it had a better shelf life. That's my understanding of it.
So it has
as well.
nothing to do like that it came from India.
No, it was for transport to India,
So
and then
okay.
it happened because they're hopping it up. I think there's more higher alcohol content,
Okay.
which is why we like it because it's higher alcohol content.
That sounds made up.
I don't like the bitterness.
That sounds made up. Well, why don't you look it up?
No, I don't have to. I can just say what I want because no one else is going to look it up. So you just have to go with what I say.
You're gay. Beer pong was invented in A, the 80s, B, the 20s, C, the 50s.
50s.
A.
You think the 80s?
50s.
Correct answer is C, the 50s. You're really
I
going
saw it
down
on
a
Happy
Our
Days.
parents were not that hip.
I saw it on Happy Days. They're playing
You only watch the episodes with
the beer pong.
with what's his name, the
Fonzie.
restaurant owner.
Oh, Arnold.
Yeah. Those are the only ones you were allowed to
Fucking,
watch at home.
Mr. Miyagi.
Your dad was, if it wasn't on there, he's like, turn it off. That was a terrible impersonation of your father, but I'm pretty sure he sounded close enough.
Yeah. Bagrayo. Takes his sword. Shing! Fucking smashes the TV.
Like on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, the Samurai Deli with Jambu. Kora!
Oh, that cultural appropriation is fucking hilarious.
Which president brewed his own beer in the White House? He can't be the only one.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Clinton smoked weed, so Hamilton.
Barack Obama. It's the only one that says.
Get the fuck out of here. In the actual White House, maybe. You know they were making their own shit back in the turn of the...
Yeah, I was going to say that he can't be the only president.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably the only one that's documented.
Probably an illegal still.
Okay, now we're getting back into it. Okay. Multiple choice, multiple guess. Ancient blanks were serious about beer brewing. A, Egyptians. B, Babylonians. C, Greeks.
Egyptians.
Babylonians.
Correct answer is ancient Babylonians were serious about beer brewing.
When the circles around you, Justin.
Yeah, you're good at beer. You're just not good at family, work,
Fatherhood.
driving.
I'm good at something.
Driving's definitely out. Blank has the most individual brands of beer. A, Paris. B, France. C, Belgium.
Belgium.
Correct answer is C, Belgium.
My whole tactic here is wait for Al to say it and then repeat it immediately after he says it.
Be like, I said it first.
Trappist. That's where that came from, right? The Trappist style beer. The monks, Belgian monks made it. Trappist.
Is it? That's true. Okay. I'll
I don't
take your
know.
word for it.
I'm thinking. I'm making shit up. I don't know.
The process of making beer is called A, fermentation, B, brewing, C, condensation.
Brewing. Anybody that's watching any good Canadian movies knows.
Correct answer is A, fermentation.
What? It wasn't called strange fermentation.
Yes.
Like the van, when the van goes in the water. And yeah, they've been down there. They're dead. Yeah. The fucking bottles. How do you even come up with that shit to put in a script? How do you fucking come up? Slams on the brakes. The brakes felt weird. So I just wanted to slam on. They fucking cut the brake line, right?
Fucking flying dog.
Geddy Lee sang the theme song to the movie.
Oh
this
my
one,
God.
This one I already knew. You guys probably know it too. IBU stands for what?
Internet irritable
Bitter.
bowel.
International bitterness unit or something
Brewing
like
unit.
International Beer Union, International Bitterness Union Scale, International Bitterness Units Scale.
that. Units. I
Units. Yeah, that sounds right.
International Bitterness Units, right?
Check out the unit on that guy.
Check out the bitterness units. That guy's holding. Yeah,
guess. You ever go to Storybook?
there's not a lot
Brewery.
of.
What's that?
Storybook Brewery? It's like
I've heard of it. Is it over on Fillmore?
Fillmore and El Paso.
I think Scott and Angie go over there.
I've heard of Trinity, and they use storybooks
like
to
it.
decorate it.
Storybook.
It's
No,
Storybook.
They go to Bat Slap.
But I think that I know somebody goes over to Storybook.
There's some Admiral connection somehow.
Oh, there's
with
been
that
people murdered over there?
Yeah. No, Doug plays there. Eldridge.
He murdered people
he's,
over there?
He's been well. I don't
Does
know.
he watch this podcast?
I don't think he knows about it.
Oh, good, because I'm going to make fun of him right now.
So I don't know if he's still in a band, but when he was in a band, they played there. But no, I just remember I was there a couple weeks ago. So, we just happened to be in.
You're
the
always
neighborhood.
going somewhere, and I
Well,
never
it
get
was-
a text or a phone call.
Yeah, no, it was one of those. It wasn't planned. We just happened to be in a
You
neighborhood.
think I got a life, Al?
Try to fucking take you to the movies. You turned me down.
No, I invited you
What?
to the movies, and I had said, hey, maybe we could this. And you're like, no. And then last minute you say, well, if we can do it on my terms only, and I wasn't available. So no, it wasn't you inviting me to the movies.
I was like, I'll buy the popcorn, but I
like,
hold it
what?
in my lap.
Yeah.
How's my out? How do I get out of this? I'll say, let's go when you're working.
Well, that's never.
Yeah, I can try. No, it was like, we just happened to be there in that area. I'm like, fuck. Just stop here.
Oh, alcohol. Oh, perfect. I love alcohol.
We're actually going to go to one by my house, but
Like an algorithm, the alcoholic.
But yeah, I looked up the food truck that day, and there was no food truck.
Where was the food truck today?
Don't know.
Monument.
Tuesdays, Maria's there usually on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Does she go over here?
Yep.
You get texts from her still?
No, because
You blocked her.
No, I didn't block her. It's just that I haven't eaten off the truck in a while, so
There's another one.
maybe once every 2 weeks out here.
There's one right down the street for me and it's one of those. It's always there in that lot. There's just like I talked about it. The liquor store and the convenience store there in the parking lot.
Right.
So that was pretty good. So let me see. Monday. God, my eyes are bad.
You got to look it up on Facebook.
Cuban.
Not gonna work here anymore.
Not gonna work here. Actually, they're not there. Mario them is not there this week. Naga. All right. So.
But you look it up on Facebook? Where are you looking it up?
Yeah.
I don't have Facebook. Damn it. I do have I do have
Oh, it'll be on Instagram too.
Insta. Yep. I mean Meta.
Meta.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see here. 7 posts. No.
Why are you
I
talking
don't
so
think
much?
so.
What's that?
Why are you talking so much?
I'm looking at something that people might actually like to watch
Yeah, another.
instead of that dumb shit you're bringing up.
I don't know how to look it up on Instagram. I'm so freaking.
Instagram illiterate. Well, shit. All right, bring something up. See, we're gonna have a fucking nightmare.
No.
I have school tomorrow.
What is the most common color of toilet paper in France?
Brown.
Before use. They don't use toilet paper either, so. Do they? They usually use
I
bidet.
don't know.
Pink.
Pink? Huh. I don't get one. Did I say? No, my parents have one. I want to get one.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
The bidets.
Yeah,
What-
they're everywhere in Japan.
But
What is the
parents
cross
live in
between a
Hawaii.
donkey and a zebra known as?
Same thing.
Donkey and a zebra? A
A liger.
zonkey.
A Z-donk.
Zidonk.
These are terrible questions.
Donk. A liger.
In the French vineyards, it is illegal to do what?
Pick the grapes.
Yeah.
Land a flying saucer. Man, this is useless trivia. Let's keep going.
Really?
Oh my gosh! Let's just put us
Do they
out of
know
our
that?
misery.
Which bird is nicknamed the laughing jackass?
The Justin. No. The
Yeah,
laughing
Justin
jackass.
I don't
Bieber.
even know what this is. Kookaburra?
Kookaburra.
How do you
Yeah.
not know that?
It's in Australia.
In Texas, it is illegal to swear in front of what?
Children.
Your mom.
A corpse.
Wow.
How in the hell are we supposed to get any of
These
these?
are useless trivia.
Well, I fucking love you, man. Then you get arrested.
Why, Mom? I fucking love you. You're under arrest.
The average person does what 13 times a day?
13. Yawn. I don't know.
Speaking of which, this podcast is boring.
I know.
You guys on your phones.
So when are we having tryouts? When are we having tryouts?
We're gonna have to stop
Mike,
chasing everybody.
Hey,
away.
Mike, can we have random people at your house?
No,
There's a homeless guy down there that I think is a pretty interesting character.
it's not my house. It's my mom's house.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He used to live in Wisconsin when he was younger. He said he knows your wife.
Yeah.
His name's Troy.
Oh yeah, Troy.
Man, you are so dense.
Who?
Oh yeah.
The homeless guy that knows your wife.
Which homeless guy?
Troy!
Oh yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh yeah.
The Running Man. The stupid commercials. I buy that for $1.
All right.
Oh, this was another terrible night. We need a fourth person on here. Anybody that's willing. I did invite our good watcher, our only one.
Oh, that ghost.
What the
again.
fuck? That ghost.
The ghost of
It's not
House
even
Troy.
like a on the hour sort of thing or anything. It's just randomly turned the
Random.
fuck on.
That's the spirit of Troy. He's here. I can feel it.
So our only viewer, I did ask him if he'd be willing to come, and he said, "Fuck no."
It's like I don't want any part of that.
He
shit.
doesn't want his reputation ruined. Plus, he lives in Pueblo, so
Oh,
And he commutes to the factory.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's probably about the same as some other people drive. Al probably drives the same time.
yeah. It's about 30 minutes.
You know what they say about girls from Pueblo?
What?
Always wear a condom.
I am wearing one right now. I'm prepared.
Yeah.
Hey, I had fun this week, despite the fact that the show sucked. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I can't say the same to you. But, so.
Fuck you, Al.
Whoa, take it easy. Gosh.
Whoa, what's with the cursing?
I know that
Language,
Mike
lady.
jokes that he carries the show, but I really carry the show, and I'm getting tired of this.
I gotta-
Watch your mouth, little lady.
Okay.
So tired of this.
What?
If you didn't have all the equipment, you wouldn't be here.
If I didn't have all the beer, Justin wouldn't be here.
What the? That's dying. Wow.
Yeah, because it's like,
All right, see you later, Brian.
God damn it.
consider it damned. Yes.
Why did it die
And
this?
the equipment you bring is shit.
Yes.
Well, I have that other camera, but the quality, the image quality is not that great.
The camera that looks like
Because
that.
it's only meant to be zoomed in on.
No.
I have another one that looks like that.
I used it
we
a
could
couple
use.
times, but it's just the.
It zooms in on penises
It's
for some
1080.
reason.
It's 1080.
Only 1080?
But
Oh, we can't
Alan.
use the thing that's only 1080.
Alan, I have another one like that.
yeah, but there's no way to record.
You would think with all these goddamn endorsements we have around here, you'd buy another camera.
I do have another.
Jesus.
I do it, and it's an actual,
I mean, Donald Trump
Video
sends
camera.
in $20,000 a week to keep us going. Can't afford a new camera?
I have one. It's just I don't.
Oh, we
like-
forgot to do our vote Trump for president. See, now we got another check. You can go out.
2024. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Not if I can help it. No. Nope.
Oh, who you going to vote for?
Well, if Biden runs again,
AOC? You going to write her in?
whoever the Democrat is. I'm the Democrat here, so
What the? What's the matter with you?
I only vote on my party. I don't care
No,
what the
man.
policies
I
are.
don't. Policy, man.
I don't
Fuck
care what the policy-
Oh, I forgot. You don't own one firearm.
They're dangerous.
You're out there wrangling people up like, hey, come to my house for an abortion. Come on.
Nope. Trump 2024, DeSantis 2028.
Yeah.
I hope Trump doesn't run. No, I mean, like I don't know who would be another.
Or if DeSantis runs and
DeSantis
Trump
has got
doesn't,
the other one.
then I hope Trump's in his cabinet.
I want another Republican candidate in there. Because I mean I know a lot of people support Trump, but a lot of people hate him too. So
You know why they hate him?
That's
Because he's
you
an
watch
asshole.
Too much of the wrong news.
Well, it's because
I
he's an
love him
asshole.
because he's an asshole. Finally, my own
it's
got in
freaking
there.
entertaining when he was the president. It's
Yeah.
fucking entertaining to watch.
Well,
he just says
one can argue that Biden is pretty entertaining too because he doesn't know his ass
not
from a
doing it
hole in
on
the ground.
purpose though. But Trump,
That's
like,
what's funny about it.
the
He really
yeah,
believes the shit that he says.
You know what? Since we're here talking about DeSantis, maybe he can send us, Ron. Can you bust us up somebody to try out for the podcast?
Maybe a few
We're
people.
looking for a little diversity on our
from
show.
Venezuela.
Send one our way.
Oh, that was so.
Mike's
fucking-
got an extra room right here. Mike's mom said he could stay.
Nah,
or on the
gotta-
couch.
Gotta sleep with Charlie though.
ultimate troll, man. When you send him to Martha's Vineyard. That's classic. That's so fucking classic.
Well, then they try to turn it around. Oh, you can't do that. Well, oh, but you, come on, man. Get the hell out of here. That was great.
yeah.
I think it's great. I think it's funny as hell. They got
Good for the
deported
goose,
faster
good for the
than.
gander.
That's fucking great.
You guys, that's your guys' policy that's bringing them there. So as I always say, you plant corn.
It really is
you
a-
get corn.
A brilliant play on the words that, the whole sanctuary city thing. I think it's as obvious as it is. The fact that nobody's thought about it yet, that's the best part of it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so freaking obvious. Like, then they're trying to sue them.
Just trying to sue them, say that they got tricked and taking them to one of the most influent of freaking. Is that the right
Yeah,
word?
and what do they say on the news? We can barely sustain ourselves.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably has zero crime.
you probably got whole houses there that are empty that are just for vacationing.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Well, why should I worry about you guys? You guys don't worry about the rest of the United States, and you're supposed to be serving the people. So,
Maybe you should catch them before they cross the border and drive them up here.
you want your sanctuary city? You got it.
Sorry, we're offending you,
Yeah.
Democrat guy.
Yeah. My
Hey,
feelings,
man.
my feelings are getting hurt.
I get
No,
it.
there's a lot of things going through my head, but it'll just get more political.
You like that? Hey, man, if you like the Democratic Party,
Yeah.
go live in San Francisco. It's awesome there. Or Chicago. Or Baltimore. Or
Denver.
Detroit.
Denver, Detroit. These are all fantastic
Baltimore.
cities
DC.
that Democrats have helped build. That's what I say.
Hawaii. Honolulu.
Yeah, look at the immigration problem they have there.
They're flying homeless people.
All those
I think,
Hallies.
I don't know what state. Maybe it was New York. They got caught flying homeless people to Hawaii, one-way ticket.
Well, yeah, no,
Really?
California did that too.
Yeah.
They were one-way ticketing people out of there that were homeless.
Yeah.
No, so Gavin Newsom is waiting to see if Biden announces another
Oh yeah,
run.
he's gonna run.
And if not, he's going to run. And like, if that guy didn't fuck California, because if he runs, his Aunt Nancy's going to help him. He's going to make sure this election goes his way. Just like it went one way for one guy the last election.
Because it's okay. It's just so weird. I mean, like everything negative you can see that Biden is doing for the country right now.
Which is everything that he's doing.
But they're not fixing any of it. And his midterms are coming up. They're not fixing any of it. It just doesn't make sense.
No, they're focused on one guy. They're still saying we're not the him.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem I have with it too. Like I can buy into anything as long as it's legitimate, thought through, whatever. But if your focus is don't look at what we're doing, don't look at what I'm doing.
No, but everyone feels it, especially like the economy and all that. Everyone feels it. You don't have to turn on the TV or watch the internet to know
Yeah.
that the economy sucks.
I think
But
it doesn't
they're
help either that they blatantly lie that it's going on or
Yeah, but they're not doing anything.
act like it's not. And people aren't dumb though. They're like, dude, you're doing these things.
Yeah. I mean, they can blame the previous president or whatnot, but the point is they're not doing anything about it. So that makes me think, like, what do they have up their sleeve? I mean, November's coming up here soon. What the fuck do they have up their sleeve?
Well, I think that's the whole point.
Another
of
rigged election.
The Mar-a-Lago thing and the January 6th thing. I think at the last hour or somewhere in that month, they're going to have some revelations to get people to mentally go left turn or try to anyway.
Yeah, but that's targeting Trump, though. It's not targeting the.
No,
other
but they're going to
midterm.
say all these people, because they said there's a lot of people, and I haven't really paid that much attention, that are these hardcore Trump-backed. You know, you want to put it in the hands of Republicans with these wackos also on the many of them. I think there's a case for them to make there if that's what they're going to do, but I just don't. I just think when you're not accepting any responsibility, people don't, you know, people can have forgiveness or they can accept it or whatever if you're like, you know what,
Yeah.
we're working on it. But there's no we're working on it.
Yeah,
Even the border
exactly.
thing is like, oh, it's the previous administration. Like,
That's fine. I mean, you blame whatever. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't.
but it sounds like you have nothing
you-
to offer because you're like, okay, you went from next to nothing on illegals crossing and now we got
yeah.
millions and millions and millions. I mean, 20-fold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like over 2 million.
Just give
Yeah.
me just one thing that's gotten better since he's been in office.
The deficit's gotten bigger.
Everything he's reversed has turned to shit.
We didn't go into China and try to find the root cause. That would have strained relations.
There's another one. So most viruses and pandemics and outbreaks, scientists named them after where they were
Originated.
originating from, except for one.
What, the Wuhan flu?
Yeah, but I think that's more a sign of the times with the being offensive
The
bullshit.
Wuhan virus?
But we still do it.
What else has been named since then?
Ebola virus.
Well, I'm saying
that's
recently.
Yeah, but that's kind of recent. Oh, Zika. You know, that was what. Whenever the Brazil Olympics. That was probably within 10 years, right? The Zika virus was named at the whatever that place, Zika, and
The Spanish flu?
yeah, that was named and it didn't originate in Spain, but they were the only ones talking about it. That was during World War One, right? So you had like America and Europe. They were downplaying it because they don't want to say that their people are dying
Yeah.
when they're
You don't
having
want to
the
show
war.
weakness
Yeah.
during war. Yeah.
But Spain was the only one talking about it, so that's why it became known as the Spanish flu. So,
And they invented it.
So what about Spanish fly? How did that get named?
They invented that too.
yeah,
You know, you haven't heard that term in a long time.
yeah.
No, it's been a
Because it's
while.
offensive. Now it's just roof and all.
Spanish fly.
Anyway, I just thought this is another observation I had.
Yeah. True.
All right. Well, I had a good week with you, brothers.
All right.
right,
Yeah,
man.
keep the lefties out of the White House.
Yeah, Al.
Not if I can help it.
I got $35 if you'll vote down the other line.
Yeah.
Sold.
Deal.
I'll pay you
Deal.
10.
I'm going to go to
So that
jail
would be
now
a
for
45.
purchasing votes.
All right. Well, let's put the what did we call that song? What did I call it last week?
I don't remember. That was last week.
I don't know, but this needs a little Spanish fly to go with it.
Yeah, it does. Thanks, everyone.
See you guys.
If you actually watch this to the end, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Some are eggs, and then they fertilize an egg and drop it in each other's women.
Yeah. They want to have 105 kids. Just that story. But so the husband's in jail for like money laundering and stuff like that. So she's like trying to like pleading like, I have 22 kids. You know, the bank account's probably frozen. But if you're a tycoon, you have money. You have money in places that the government won't.
There's money in the house, dude.
Oh. And she was a stripper. That's how they met.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah.
She's not bad looking.
No, there's a certain hotness level to 30 chicks. So
Are you standing up for this podcast, Mike?
I think
probably for part of it, yeah.
I might.
It does hurt your asshole. Like when you try to stand up, it takes a minute. I have to let the blood flow into it. Are we recording this? And I'm talking about my asshole?
That one's going.
Hi, Mom.
Do you ever wonder what Gen X thinks? Welcome to Gen X.
You can see how short I am.
Yes, I apologize. You can't apologize for everything in life. There's
Here, do you want me to get this 1935 fax machine you can stand on over there? I mean, the as good as it gets podcast company fax machines.
With dial-up.
That's why we haven't got picked up yet. We've been sending faxes to people that don't even have fax machines
Really
anymore.
fix it? Does it make it all better? Is it a reset? Fuck no, it's not. Apologies need to be part of life, but you use them like a fucking comma. Do you realize you apologize for
Sorry, I need to find a different story because that one clearly wasn't good enough. When I read it, it was good.
Read it. Either you're a
Mike doesn't even have anything.
I carry the whole ass podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, if by carry you mean
every single day,
pushing us down a hill,
figure out which it is.
You didn't even
Sure.
talk in it.
well, who can fucking talk when you're running your mouth the whole time?
See, that's what I'm saying. I carried it.
Jesus Christ.
Yes?
So here's a good story that Mike can appreciate.
Go ahead.
This woman who was a teacher, bodybuilder, now she's a champion boxer, sells her socks and wears underwear or wears lingerie to weigh-ins. I guess how is that any different than a sports bar or anything? You just selling more tickets, probably.
Did you hear about the shop teacher up in Canada?
That's the
What's that? Do you sell a lot of wood? What does he do?
She's a.
Identifies as a female.
Oh, is that with the big boobs?
Where's the
Did you see that they misidentified the person initially?
Oh, really?
And that guy, there was a guy in there going off on either the school board or whatever, saying, "Why did you let this go on where a person was misidentified? Their life was hell for a week, and it was actually a different teacher or whatever."
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a video of that I saw yesterday, where a guy, he looked like an old school reporter. He looked corny. He was in there going, "Why did you guys let this happen? You're the director of media. Why wouldn't you?" And they all got up and fucking walked out. They didn't even answer anything.
Wow. So that picture of that teacher.
So I don't know. It might be a legitimate picture, but they're saying that the person he was saying in the video that the guy they were trying to say it was misidentified, and it was actually another person.
Oh, the name.
Yeah. So they were going after people were doing all this crazy shit to the wrong guy,
Yeah.
and they were mad at the school board for saying, "Hey, there's misinformation here. Maybe not even tell them who the real one is, but just correct and say that's not who you're looking for."
Wow.
So,
Yeah, that's messed up.
That dude's got lost.
but I do want to see those prosthetic tits.
If you want to see them, freaking pull them up on your phone.
No, I mean like without a shirt on. I want to see what they look like.
Probably find it at your local gay pride parade. You go pick your own setup.
You still going tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. Dumb question.
Fucking boyfriend keeps texting me.
It is weird too that they would name a parade after a whole martial arts fighting company. Pride. It's so weird.
Soccer.
Right there. There's the shop teacher.
Yeah, but there was supposedly misidentified the person's name, and so the other person was catching hell.
Well, I'm just looking at the the local news right now.
Are you guys ready?
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Who's bringing us in?
I can. I don't care.
I don't care.
Why we gotta ask this 6 times before we start every show?
5, 4, 3, 2.